Okay, so I'm going to take you through a bit of a walk. Okay, so I'm going to take you through. Okay, so I'm going to show you a walkthrough of the OneFit app and how you can navigate around it to get the most out of the system and how the whole process works so that we're on the same page from the get-go. Each time you sign in on the day, you'll get this daily check-in. Now, this daily check-in is going to show what the key metrics that we need. So you put in your weight. At the moment, I was 95.6. Your sleep quality, how you found it, if it was good, great. Your muscle soreness gives you those. So maybe if you've done your first legs day, you'll be crippled. And energy level, I was actually quite fresh this morning, so I'm going to put good there. Your cardio will have some suggestions there. So I've got low intensity steady state. My baseline steps, save there. And I'll explain why that's important. Foundation, that's just my regular one. And then today's workout. Now, you can choose the today's workout or you can leave this bit, and I'll explain why sometimes it's better to leave it. So we'll save that there. Then this is your main dashboard. On your main dashboard, when you have a weekly check-in, you'll also be prompted at the start, and it'll be shown at the top here. You've got your current phase, so because I've got a 100K race coming up, that's what's showing up there. Daily habits, as you go through them, you can just tick, and you can see how you've been progressing over there. Weekly check-in, I've just did that before, and I've done my 10K steps. Now, the reason it was important to select what your cardio and steps were is because it shows right here. Now, all of this data syncs up with your smartwatch or it syncs up with your phone, no matter which one you have. So I went for a few runs yesterday, so you can see I had more there. And then I've done a bit of working out today as well. And it shows out of 10,000 steps. My cardio is here. So as you go through and you log your cardio, it'll populate through there. Fantastic. Your macros or your nutrition plan can be logged through this bit here. However, depending if you're on just a meal plan, I've been using Sheets lately just to use as ease of access, because the nutrition plan, it is good, but it is not as effective as the Google Sheets that we do use. So you can see, you can go in here, you can tap in, you can log your meals, fantastic, all good. And you can log them, you can log them there, and there'd be alternatives there as well. But the downfall of this is it doesn't sync up to a shopping list, and it's quite manual. You know, you want to see just an overview of your day. You can't really see that through this process. So that's personally why I like to just go through with the sheets, because you can see the whole picture. You have an idea, you've got the two plans, and you're good to go. Supplementation plan, this is daily as well. So you can see whether it's recommended or whether it is optional. I don't have any optional ones on there because all of these I take daily anyway, as well as some electrolytes, which I haven't put on there. So this is just the overview of the nutrition tab. You can sync it to MyFitnessPal if you are doing a more of a hybrid approach where you will be purchasing meals, like pre-made meals are a common one, or if you're on the go, maybe you're traveling, being able to log them that way to make sure that you're staying nutritionally compliant. And you can open up the nutrition library. It's not a feature that I utilize a whole heap though. So you've got the daily check-in there, already done, save, perfect. You've got the cardio there. So the main area you will be spending, the main time you'll be spending is in this area here, your training tab. And the reason we didn't select one before in terms of workout plan is because you may have already done one of those workouts for the week. And if you have already done that, then it'll automatically, and I'll show you what I mean. If I select there, then when I come here, I only have that option there. But you can always choose another one, and you can always start another one through here. So if I wanted to go upper strength, I would go in here, and then I've got everything that I need, and I just populate the data. So dumbbell pullovers, maybe I do 20 kilos. I do, let's see the reps, they're up there. Rep range 10, fantastic. 10, I got that. And this was a warm-up set. So I will either allocate what type of set it is, or you can indicate it as well. Not crucial that you indicate what it is. The most important part is that you do the weight, you do the reps, and then if you wanted to add anything else, then you can. And if you just want to, if you don't want to populate it again, because you've done the same set twice, fantastic. Now, as you start to go into your more important exercises, like your compound movements, this is where it becomes crucial. So that shouldn't actually be a warm-up set. That should be a top set. And the reason you do the top set at the start is because that's when you have the most energy. So let's say I did 100 and I'll check the reps. Okay, rep range 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Beautiful. I got 3 there. I got the same on this one. And then this one, because my reps have been reduced on set 3 to 5, I'd be aiming for roughly 80, and then boom. As we go through, depending on your program, there'll be different features. Maybe there'll be tempo in there, maybe there'll be a set type, there'll be RPE, rate of perceived exertion. This is just a mock plan that I put together for myself to demonstrate how it all looks. And when it's supersetted, you'll be indicated there. So finish workout. After your workout, you'll be shown how it went. If it went good, very good, do that and say, hey, I loved it. Beautiful. Then you can tap out of there, and that's your training plan done. As we go through, you'll be getting more training plans that you have access to so you can refer back to them. You'll see your cardio plan, your step plan, and everything else there. In the coaching hub, this is where you'll see an onboarding pack. So any resources that I want to share with you, for example, low calorie food alternatives is a document that I've made that you can look into and just see, hey, if I wanted to have some lower calorie alternatives, what options are out there? There's sources, there's extras. And as I build this in, you'll have access to them as part of the Carved Athlete community. So double bonus there. You can message me through this app. However, the majority of the communications will still be through WhatsApp for simplicity. And when you do your weekly check-ins and monthly check-ins, the gallery will populate and you will see how the physique is progressing. It's a very intuitive app and it tracks everything. You can see it progressing over months, weeks. And when you go into your training tab, you'll be able to see how the volume is going as well. So, and then as you sync up all your watch and you do your measurements, then your sleep will automatically go in there too. So very intuitive, very handy to have in your back pocket. If you want to integrate, then you just simply go there, link Apple Health, resync it up there. You can tap everything that you want it to sync. The main ones are steps, sleep time, and resting heart rate. That paints pretty much the entire picture of what we need to know at this stage. If there's anything more complex, then I will be the first to let you know. And then you can change your metrics and units depending where you are based. But that is the general overview. If you've got any questions, then DM me straight away. I'm always happy to walk you through this personally. But let's get started. Let's get you carved.